I'm Naciz and welcome to my channel. Okay, so today we will going to talk about the strange laws here in Nigeria. Yes, because there are some laws that it's not in your country but it's in here, and we also have laws in our country but it doesn't apply in other countries. So let's talk about the strange laws here in Nigeria. The first one, sale of matches made with white phosphorus is illegal. The sale of matches made with white phosphorus or the use of white phosphorus in manufacture of matches is a criminal offense. White phosphorus munition are weapons which use one of the common allotropes of the chemical elements phosphorus. It can cause death if inhaled as a smoke or ingested. Extensive exposure by burning and ingestion may result in death. So it's very clear why it is not allowed. The second one, breach of promise to marry. Be careful though. If you promise to marry a person and fail to keep that promise, you can be sued to court. However, before an act of a person can amount to breach of promise to marry, there are following prerequisites. There must be evidence before the court that indeed there was a promise of statutory marriage. And another one is there must be an evidence that a party to the contract to marry failed to perform his obligation. So those heartbreakers, be careful, oh, be careful. Those ones that likes to chase women and promise all of them marriage, I'm telling you, be careful, oh. Number 3, witchcraft. Yes. Believe it or not, there is actually one of the Nigerian criminal code laws which is against witchcraft. According to the law, any person who by his or her statements or action represents himself or herself to be a witch or to have the power of witchcraft is guilty of misdemeanor and is liable to 2 years imprisonment. We also have witchcraft in the Philippines, but it's not really rampant anymore. Actually, people doesn't really talk about it because they almost doesn't exist anymore. But if you go to the villages, I mean inside village, and you ask questions, maybe they can still tell you about, witchcraft. I'm not really sure if witchcraft is the same with juju. For Nigerians watching this video, please comment below if they are the same. Actually, a lot of foreigners doesn't believe in juju. But once you get here, either you believe or not, well, you have to be very, very careful. Number 4. Army green. Yes, the color green. Under the Prohibition of Use Act, it is illegal to paint your private car, your private vehicle, army green. This law has been extended sometimes to include wearing camouflage colored attire. Once the military caught you, good luck to you, oh. In the Philippines, we are free to wear camouflage clothes. Actually, I even saw one vlog from a Nigerian based in Philippines vlogger, and she mentioned about this, that she was surprised to see people, I mean Filipinos, wearing camouflage clothes. That's why every time we shop, me and my husband, we are very, very careful in choosing our clothes. Okay, we are avoiding buying camouflage colored clothes. Even though we shop in other country and we will also wear that clothes in other country, well, we don't know. Maybe out of confusion, we will just going to pack the clothes and bring it here in Nigeria. So it's not allowed, man. So you also need to be very, very careful in buying your clothes. My husband is also careful in buying boots that have the same design with military boots or shoes. Number 5, Christian wife or wife that is married in Christian church. This might be one of the strangest laws. Under the law, a wife of a Christian marriage is not criminally responsible for an act which she is actually compelled by her husband to do in his presence. There is, however, an exception, of course. If it is an offense punishable with death or one in which grievous harm to the person of another or an intention to cause such harm. Number 6, jactitation of marriage. In Nigeria, you can obtain a jactitation of marriage. What this means is that you can get an injunction against someone from claiming to be your spouse. Yes, You can't tell anyone, this woman, she's my wife. That woman can actually sue you. Under the Matrimonial Causes Act, if the person ignores the injunction, he or she can be arrested and prosecuted. So be careful on what you said. Remember, deceitful boasting or deceptive claim can put you in trouble. And the last one, number 7. Reward of stolen property. Now, this is especially tricky. If someone steals your property, it is a criminal to advertise a reward for the return of the stolen or lost property with a statement that no questions will be asked, or that the person producing such property will not be arrested or punished. Actually, if you will check this law, it has sense, right? You know, in the Philippines, since there's Facebook, there are some people that if somebody offended them, insulted them, you will see a lot of posts. A lot of posts regarding this person owe me money, this person did this to me, this person stole our car, this person borrowed something and he or she didn't return it to me. There's a lot of that one. But actually, from what I know, there's also a law in the Philippines regarding that, but I'm not really sure. But here in Nigeria, if somebody stole any of your property, let's say your cell phone, and then you posted it, you advertise it, and then you says that whoever will going to return this phone to me, you will be rewarded of 50,000 naira. And don't worry, we will not going to ask you any question. Well, that is already punishable by law. So you can't do that here. I'm so sorry. You can't do that here, because if you will think, actually, it has sense, right? So make sure whichever country you go, at least you know there's strange laws. Because it might be okay or legal in our country, but for them, it's illegal. Like in Nairobi, Kenya, spitting or picking of your nose in public is illegal. Why? Picking of nose, if you're picking nose in public and you don't have tissue or you can't wash your hands, where are you going to put that thing? The one that was inside your nose, right? So they are avoiding people to just put it anywhere. Honestly, that one is disgusting. Another one is in Singapore. Chewing or selling of bubblegum was banned. Anyone caught can pay up to 100,000 Singaporean dollars as fine or face up to 2 years imprisonment. That's why every time I go to Singapore, I've been there, I think, around 4 times. My husband been there once. Every time I go to Singapore, I'm very, very careful because people there, most of them are following the rules and regulation. Actually, one of the taxi driver even told me that even if you walk at night and you have lots of cash in your pocket, then you don't need to worry. Well, that's what they says. But if you will go to Singapore, it's really a clean city. So don't chew bubble gums in Singapore. So that's all for now, and thank you very much for staying with me today. I hope to see you again in my next video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye!